Are y'all ready for some football? Yes, 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 yes. I know I am. Well, this week, 32 teams going to work this week. I mean, there's a lot of headlines, a lot of players holding out. We got a lot of injuries. We got a lot of unknowns. And for CJ Stroud, man, I'm glad. Is the pressure off? Because DeMeco Ryans has announced CJ Stroud as the starter against the Patriots. Something we already knew, but for some reason DeMeco Ryans want to prolong this thing. He don't want to give the fans and the media something juicy about he's our starting quarterback. You kind of can understand that a little bit. You kind of want him to work for it. We know he's going to be the starter. He just wants him to earn it, get respect from his teammates. But all in all, can't wait to the end of this week, starting on Thursday, then going all the way down to Sunday. So all 32 teams going to be active for their first preseason game. We're going to get into the preseason schedule, the times, and the day they're going to play. Just in case somebody is living under a rock. I don't know. It's possible. So we're going to get into that. Before we do, we're going to take a quick CB, and we'll be right back. So let's pull this up. At the top, as you can see, Texans and Patriots. Like I say, looking forward to that. Get CJ Stroud out there. Got a lot of new players for this ball club, and you want them to put their talent out there and see what happens. That one will be at 6 p.m. on Thursday. Right after that, at 9 p.m., you got the Vikings and the Seahawks. So really, all these teams, man, is something you want to. I mean, I know people got their favorite teams, but I'm gonna try to watch majority all of them just to see what's going on in it. But when it's the preseason, you got new players that have been drafted. You had trades, so you want to see how teams are feeling, what they're looking for this year, and what kind of style they're gonna play. So it's good to just peek in. You don't have to watch the whole game, but peek in, especially for that first quarter, is key. Mostly the first half, but first quarter for sure. You want to see who's out there because they're going to be hyped up. You're going to get high speed. They're full of energy. They haven't played against anybody else. I mean, they got joint practices and things like that going on, but with referees and you got the crowd involved and it feels like a real game, people going to be flying around trying to make a name for themselves. So I would tune in if I was you. Friday, August 11th. At 6 p.m., you got the Giants at the Lions. So that'll be a good one. The Lions this year, they're expected to be pretty good, unless they fall on their face. But a lot of people are expecting these Lions to start moving up in the ranks. They've been down so many years, man. I mean, it's time for them to turn a leaf. They've just been down. I want to see the Lions do well. It's time to get some new blood in the playoffs, at least attempting to get into the playoffs. But yeah, look out for them Lions this year. Also at 6 p.m., you got the Steelers and the Bucks. Who thinks Baker Mayfield is going to win this job for the Bucks at quarterback? He's been bouncing around. Remember when he was in Cleveland, everybody had high hopes for him. The whole city was behind him, thought that that was their guy. But like I say, man, this is the NFL. You don't know where you're going to end up. You don't know where your career is going to be headed to. I mean, you can have all the talent, but certain things happen. Injuries, or you lose confidence, or somebody else behind you playing better than you are. The next thing you know, you can be shipped out of town. So it's going to be funny watching Baker Mayfield in a Bucs uniform and possibly being a starting quarterback. We'll see if he'll win that job. For the Steelers, I think it might be tomorrow. I'm going to break down a division bracket, see who's going to be leading, who's going to be at the top of their division, just see how it falls 1 through 4. We'll check that out. But the Steelers, this should be a year they try to get back on track. Used to that franchise winning and being successful, especially always in the playoffs. So they should have a little something to prove and try to get back in the hunt. At 6 p.m. again, you got the Packers and the Bengals. That should be a good preseason game to watch. Hopefully Joe Burrow can get himself back. I wonder how many games he's going to miss. Hopefully not much, but he might miss a few regular season games. Hopefully not, but we'll see. I'm not no doctor. We'll see how this is going to work out for him. And the Packers finally got Love at the helm, so they releasing him. See if he can hold it down after Aaron Rodgers headed out of town. 6 p.m. on the board as well. You got the Falcons and the Dolphins. Dolphins, they should be there. They should be in the hunt. You got Tua over there. He can stay healthy. See big things coming from Miami Dolphins. As far as the Falcons, to me, they're going to be on the bottom tier. I don't see the Falcons. Me personally, I don't see them making the playoffs.
Oh, that's not good.
I know that's not a shocker, but I'm just saying, I don't see the Falcons making the playoffs. Let's go down here. Okay. At 6:30 p.m., you got the Commanders and the Browns. Commanders under new ownership. Let's give a congratulations to that. No doubt about it. Magic Johnson, co-owner. That man there is just willing and dealing, ain't he? They even talking about possibly changing the team's name. And I can understand that. If I was a new owner coming in, why not? I mean, you didn't make that name up, so they want to come up with their... Actually, I have a few names that Washington can use. Probably won't say them now, but I got a few good names that would be perfect for that football team. Because I don't want them to use it and then, they're not going to give me credit for it and they use a name that I came up with. Because I'm just good with creating names and coming up with slogans. So if they're interested, just reach out to me. It won't be hard at all. Change that Commanders on over. 9 p.m. you got Broncos and Cardinals. Russell Wilson, big season for him. All that hype going around and all that trash talking from his coach, they gonna have to produce. And as far as the Cardinals, they'll be borderline. They'll be borderline. Their quarterback just got to make sure he's healthy, and he go out there and earn his money. Guys getting paid, earn his money. All right, 12 p.m. on Saturday, got Titans and Bears. Bears probably going to be close to the bottom of their division.
Oh, that's not good.
I hate to say, but yeah, they're not going to be at the top of their division. They're going to be muddling along. And the Titans should be up there. But like I said, I'll go to the division standings and where I'm going to place these teams. At least they're going to be my picks, 1 through 4. Who's going to lead the division? Who's going to come last? Excuse me. But the Titans won't be last. I will tell y'all that much. DeAndre Hopkins over there finally got them a good wide receiver. Going to see if he can knock off a little rust and see if he can stay healthy and prove he's still able to play. 12 p.m. you got Colts and you got the Bills. We already know about the Bills. Big year for their quarterback as well, Josh Allen, on the cover of Madden 24. So he's got to come in and he's got to prove something too. It's time for him to get deep into the playoffs. So I'm looking for big things coming from Buffalo. As far as the Colts, I'm expecting the Texans to be ahead of them in that division. this year. But like I said, we're gonna get into the division. I don't want to. That's for tomorrow. We'll check out the division. 3 p.m. Jets and Panthers. Aaron Rodgers. That's gonna be must-watch TV. Preseason gonna be must-watch TV in the regular season. Everybody want to see what Aaron Rodgers is gonna do this year. So there's gonna be a lot of hype going around that team. They're playing against the Panthers, and that's gonna be a good one. Got the young new quarterback over there. Panthers, they're gonna be something special to watch. I mean, that can go either way for the Panthers. Either they can, shoot out of the gate, or they can, struggle a little, muddle a line around the bottom. It just depends on how these young players, how quickly they get acclimated.